What up, tubers? This is Ray, the old DOS geek, Rayware Computers since 1996. Okay, I want to show you Canva's new artificial intelligence. Now, I've been using Canva for quite a long time. Canva makes you an expert. Okay, the old DOS geek. If it wasn't for Canva, I don't know what I'd be doing because it makes you an expert. I have the absolute creativity of a lettuce leaf. Okay, so say you want to write a little ebook or you want to write a little article about something, and you're not sure what to put in it, where to get the information, and so forth. This artificial intelligence really, basically, if utilized properly, can be pretty dynamic. Now, in the beginning, okay, we did coding along the lines, somebody had to tell the thing what to do. And over the years, all the programmers, we kept programming and programming and programming, okay? And the old DOS geek was around in them days, before there was Windows and before there was all this internet and everything, okay? So basically, the artificial intelligence is just a system that gathers information, okay? So say I want to do an article or an ebook as a lead magnet or something, and I want to do, say it on hiking, right? Now I could go to the internet and I can, find, a million things on it, okay? But, I can't just copy and paste stuff. I mean, you can in certain things. You could do private label rights. But the thing is, you got to go out there and you got to fetch it. You got to go get it, find it, decipher it, and everything. Okay? So what I'm going to do, you go to Canva, create a design, you hit Doc. If it's not there, just do a search for Doc, D-O-C. Okay? Now here's where it begins. Now you can put a design, okay, in there, pre-formatted designs. Okay, which is nice. This is just like a heading, and they have all these pre-formatted designs for you all over Canva. They got, if you want to do templates, they got a gazillion things on templates that you can use, which is great too. Okay, it's great too if you want to do these things. Now you got to remember a couple things when you use these designs. All this stuff here, if you want to print this out, it's great on digital. But if you want to print this stuff out, you're going to be using a lot of ink because of the way these are designed. Okay, so that's something you got to keep in mind if you're designing something, you're a teacher, or you're just having a party and you want to make some invitations. You can print it right from here too. They'll send it to you in the mail, print it out. You can put it on a flash drive and take it to Staples and use all their ink, But when you do these types of designs like this, it's a lot of color and a lot of ink. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind. Okay, so now let's not save this. Let's get out of this. Okay, so back to the artificial intelligence. Okay, the magic write. Okay, so I'm going to do magic write. I'm going to write up a little report on hiking. Okay, how to. Now, keep in mind, spelled that wrong. Keep in mind, okay, again, artificial intelligence, you're talking to a computer, okay? So you have to know just like Alexis. I see so many people when they're talking to Alexis and they're asking questions, they get some obscure results from it. Because you got to ask it the right question, or should I say you got to ask the question the correct way, so an artificial intelligence level can understand it. Artificial intelligence, they may have vast information, but they will never actually be more intelligent than us. Okay, so how to start hiking? Let's start with that, see what we come up with. Oh, that's nice. Got some nice little punch list. Okay, now of course that message that I just kiboshed there was telling you that you got to thoroughly read it and thoroughly check the information and the facts. Okay, so basically, okay, here are some steps to help you get started with hiking. Choose a trail that matches your skill level and interests. Make sure you have the appropriate hiking gear and clothing. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Okay, now it's got some things in here. Let someone know that you're hiking. Start with a short. Okay, so stay hydrated. Be aware of your surroundings. This is fantastic. Okay, and this is going by all the information on hiking that this artificial intelligence just instantly went to the internet or whatever database it got it from, went and got it and put it in front of me here. This is freaking phenomenal, because for me to write this out and those 10 bullet points there, okay, and I've done, I'm the one set max guy. I've been in the bodybuilding and health and fitness my whole life. I've done tons of hiking throughout my life, all over the country. Okay, so now let's go to the secondary question here. What we want to ask this artificial intelligence about hiking now. Now it's saying you should have the hiking gear and clothing, okay, comfortable shoes and different things like that. Okay, so let's ask it another question. How to, now you got to make sure your spelling is correct. Okay, a partner when hiking. Let's try that one. Oops, kiboshed that there, didn't I? Let's get rid of that. Let's actually put it in the magic writer and ask the question. Now, I'm just putting this in there and I'm hitting the enter button. Okay, so again, it gave us a whole nice paragraph. Okay, let's see. When selecting a partner for hiking, consider someone who has similar interests and fitness levels as you do. Also important to choose someone who shares your hiking goals and can communicate effectively. Make sure you discuss safety measures and emergency plans beforehand, and consider. This is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now this is like a half a page. Now there's a couple things I want to show you too. I'm going to go on again. Okay, so I'm going to look up here real quick and see if there's any way. Take breaks. Okay, what to bring to stay hydrated. Yeah, the old Geek is the worst speller in the world. Okay, so we're going to go there. Oops, I did it again. Sorry, gang. Okay, let's ask the magic artificial Canva magic writer. Okay. Alright, so now down here, I'm not sure if I could zoom that in. Yes, I can. Okay, generated with AI using Canva/magic writer. Technology is new and improving. Please check the accuracy before sharing. Okay, so that's pretty much common sense right there. Okay. Okay, what to bring to stay hydrated while hiking. It is important to bring, okay, plenty of water while hiking. Stay hydrated. A general rule of thumb is to carry at least 2 liters of water per person per day of hiking. Oh, this is phenomenal. Okay, so let's ask another question. All right, now my little mistakes to type it in there first before I clicked on this little plus sign to add the magic writer. Is now I'm thinking that it's a good idea to spell check it first, okay? And you don't have to, because I don't think it'll spell check it in the actual writer for you. So let's do it this way while we keep making the same mistake and make it into something positive. Okay. What foods to bring? Let's see. What food should someone bring? Ooh, pardon me. When. Okay, so let's go grab it. I'm just gonna, cut it out of there. Go to the magic right, and it's gonna do its magic. Now it's telling you to use 5 or more words to describe what you want to write. Try an example. It's got examples for you and everything like that. Okay, but I'm giving you a bunch of examples right now. Boom. Alright, that's a short one. In hiking, it's important to bring foods that are lightweight, non-perishable, and provide sustained energy. Some good options include trail mix, energy bars, jerky, dried fruit, and so on. Okay? Now, that is freaking phenomenal. It's freaking phenomenal. Now, in this particular document, even though we are using the artificial intelligence, now, like, I can go here, right? I can go here, I could put a design, which means I could put in, picture, I could put in subheadings, text body, a table, checklist, bullet list, and so forth, pie chart and everything. Okay, there's so much stuff you could put in here, okay? Now, keep in mind, if you're going to use this as digital, knock yourself out. Use the colors, use the timers, all the bells and whistles, movies, whatever they offer. Okay, but you can also just come in here and just put in an element. Okay, this works like normal Canva stuff. Okay, it works like normal Canva stuff. Okay, you can copy and paste these and move them around as well. Okay, and basically it's just like a regular document, except you have the artificial intelligence putting stuff in there for you. Okay, so now what we could do real quick, let's say we just move this down, we go up, and we just put a heading in there. This is going to cooperate with me. Alright, we'll put a design in there, and I don't want to make these videos too long, I don't want to bore you guys, because I'm an old DOS geek. So let's go hiking. And it's like anything else. Okay, styles, let's see. Hiking. Alright, so there's nothing come up on hiking. Let's go mountains. I think I spelled that wrong. Alright, let's get out of that. Templates. Alright, so here we go. And again, you could just go into the regular elements and they'll probably work better as far as as far as the search for your element here. Okay, so I put that in there. Let's save it. It's going to put it in the head as the header. Okay, and we're good to go with that. Let me see if I don't. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, so now we got our little article, and you can keep adding to it. Okay, so I want to share it. Okay, and now I want to download it. Okay, now when you download it, it automatically, you got no choice as a file type for this to be formatted as. You don't have any choice, which is fine by me, because I would only use it as for digital products, as a lead magnet or article on web design, articles on fitness and whatnot. The A3 and the A4, I tried it a couple times, and what it was doing was, if I had multiple pages, it was getting screwed up. It was like over formatting and cutting out some lines. So I just go straight to the letter, because it's going to be an ebook. Okay, an ebook, and here's a rule of thumb too. Anytime you do a design that you're going to send to your printer, I would definitely do it in an ebook format. Okay, and you could either do it on your phone and take it to Staples, do it on a flash drive and take it to Staples. Is actually, if you got, like if you got more than 10 things you need to print out, I wouldn't spend the money on my unless you got a commercial printer at home. Okay, so let's download this. Yeah, the old DOS Geek still working with Windows 7. They keep trying, even Chrome, and everybody is trying to have the old DOS Geek. Get rid of Windows 7. I happen to love it. Okay, so now ultimately, I don't know if you could see that it saved it as my title. Okay, which is par for Canva. Now, first I'm going to open it up. If it'll allow me to do this, I'm going to open this up with my system viewer, which is I use okay, let's do it that way. All right, so this is Nitro Reader. Okay, I believe I made some videos about it. Now, is that not a beautiful thing? Now, we got 2 pages going on now here. Okay, so what you can do to adjust this, of course, is I can go back to the design. See where that went into the second page. Okay, obviously on the bottom, right? What foods should someone bring for hiking? And let's just move that down, maybe 2 notches. Okay, so now I'm gonna close this out because it won't let me overwrite it when it's open, and I'm gonna download it again. And it's been saved. Okay, download letter, and we're going to save it. Okay, it just did its thing. Okay, so you could see there, and what you could do if you format it properly, you could just go ahead and put this header image or any header image on each page, and then go back and forth and do that. Okay, because really it doesn't, I'm not seeing any location of any information on your pages on this. In other words, it just keeps going. There's no, it doesn't show you where the page breaks or not. Okay, so basically, like what you want to do is, with that, you're going to have to experiment with it. Okay, so now let's try it and see how let's put it back the way it was. This video is getting way too long, and we're going to share it, we're going to download it, but we're going to try this A4 and see how it does. And again, it's still going to make it as a PDF. Okay, still going to make it as a PDF. Alright, so it scrunched it up a little bit. So you have to experiment with it. Okay. Let me see. No, is it this one? Yeah, so that's the one we did. Okay, so the A4 wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and give it another, real quickly, let's give it another question here. Oh, it does do the spell check in it. Very good, very good. Okay, let's do that. See what we got here. So that's kind of a space there. So let's bring that up. Okay. This could feasibly still be on one page. Okay, we're going to download it. We're going to use the A4. And again, it might have been the article that I did with the A4s. And okay. Alright, so not bad. I believe the article that I took was a pre-formatted thing when I did it the first time. Okay. So basically this was printing it as, you know, a document. Okay. You can do it as a letter and so forth. So you're going to have to futz around with the format, but again, this artificial intelligence that Canva has is just simply phenomenal. It's phenomenal, okay? And at a quick glance, doing this, looking at this, because again, I'm into health and fitness. I've trained hundreds of people in my day in health and fitness. I still practice health and fitness to this day. And hiking was a big part of my life when I was a younger man. And just glancing at this information, it's just totally accurate. Okay, so remember, it's artificial intelligence. It's not smarter than you. It just has more information at its fingertips than you do. Okay, ask the right questions, you'll get the right results. So this is Ray, the old DOS Geek. I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe and hit that notification button because that's what YouTube tells me to tell you guys.